Hi everybody, it's Kristin, and I have a little bit of a haul for you guys today. It's been quite a little bit since I've done a haul. I'm trying to, be a little bit better and a little smarter about my purchases. So yeah, I just want to share you some things I picked up in Chicago, and then I have kind of some other random things, so we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to show you is some things that were sent to me. Now, I want to tell you, I will always be honest with you. I contacted this company. I've never done that before, ever in my life. I was so curious about this, and some of my friends had, were using some of these products that I was like, you know what, I'm just going to contact them and see what they have to say, answer a few questions for me. And, in that conversation with them, they said, well, we'd like to send you some products. So the products the line that I'm talking about is Beauty RX Skincare by Dr. Schultz. And hopefully there's not too much of a glare for you guys to see. So kind of looks like that. And what he actually did was have a Skype conversation with me for about 10 minutes. So nice, so down to earth. I really enjoyed talking with him. So knowledgeable. And then he has a channel on YouTube that I'll link below in case you haven't seen that. It's dermtv.com, I think, but I will link it below for you. And so in talking with me, he suggested a few things, and, not only did they send me the products, but she sent me a handwritten note telling me exactly how to use, like when to use each of the products, which I really appreciated. So I've just started using these this week. I don't have really much to say, but I wanted to kind of show you the things that I was sent. So the first thing was the Refreshing Cleanser. And it says leaves a clear and radiant complexion, so the refreshing cleanser. So the next thing was the replenishing moisture cream with an SPF of 15. We did talk about SPF a little bit, and for now, for what's going on with where I work, how long I'm outside, which isn't very long, he felt like that was sufficient for where I live and everything. The other one is the Nourishing Moisture Cream, which rehydrates, rejuvenates, and it's enhanced with Triantiox. Anyway, that's the one I'm using in the evening. And then I have not used a toner. You maybe noticed in my skincare video that I did just a little bit back, which I'll link below for you. I don't use a toner at all. And so he sent me a toner to try. And then the last thing, and this I've only tried in patches in front of my ear because I have sensitive skin. He just said, for a couple of weeks, every other day, just try it kind of in front. He had said in front of my left ear to see if it does anything. This is the Daily Exfoliating Therapy Cream, and it's 8% glycolic. So, and I have tried that. It hasn't done anything. So next week I'll move on to actually using it. So those were the things that I was sent by BeautyRX. I will absolutely report back. I'll do a full video after 3 weeks or so of using it, 3 or 4 weeks, and then talking with him again. So that was the BeautyRX stuff. One other thing that I got recently is the Laura Mercier Artist Palette, which looks like this in the box. And then this is the palette, and this is, it's all over YouTube, so I'm sure you've seen it, but it's kind of a raised, like a raindrop kind of pattern, I would call it. And a lot of people have talked about the magnet. Mine does not close unless I tell it to close, unless I push it into close, and even then it's pretty loose. So anybody that was curious about that. And then these are the colors. I had the Artist Palette last year. Returned it because the pigmentation was terrible, and I found out after the fact it sounded like there was a bad batch of them. So I don't know, this one so far, actually this is what I have on my eyes today, and I'm working on a 4 Looks 1 palette video for you that should be up later next week, so look forward to that maybe. Okay, I placed an order on HauteLook. Some of you may remember, of course I'm grabbing it off my thing here, some of you may remember that one of my favorite perfumes of all time for fall and winter is Boyfriend. This is the one I currently have. It's the smaller one. And this I think I paid maybe $65 for a long time ago for this little bottle. Well, on HauteLook they had a body, what is it, a body cream? Body cream. And the ginormous bottle for like $25. It was crazy inexpensive. And so I hopped on that right away. So I got another one of those. If you guys aren't on HauteLook, I mean, you only get maybe 1 or sometimes you get 2 emails a day, but it's worth it. It's worth a look. They have I'm sure you guys have all heard about it, but there's makeup on there, clothes, perfume, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. So HauteLook really has just crazy good deals. I always have a link below. It is like an invite link, so I think I get, I don't know, $5 or $10 or something like that if you use it. So if you don't want to use mine, just go to Hotlook and sign up there. You don't have to use my link. It doesn't matter to me at all. I just want I want it to be easy for you, which is why I always list it below. Okay, so then I have just one drugstore thing, I guess. I was randomly in the drugstore picking up, I don't even know what I was picking up, and one of my subscribers had suggested that I might like the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Rum Raisin, which I do, and this is what it looks like. It's a really nice color. It's just a little bit deeper than what I normally wear. I really like it. I've worn it quite a few times since then, so thank you for the suggestion. So I was sent a couple things from Benjabelle, and I think lots of people have been sent these, so this probably isn't anything new. One of them I've been able to try, one of them not so much yet. And this is their newest in their line, and it's the, it's like the Master's brush cleaner, only it's in a little tin. I haven't tried this one yet. Really, it's just kind of a clean, earthy smell to it, in case you're curious. Look how cute that is with their little logo on there. And what I like about this is that it, you know, it turns, it's a tin. You could totally reuse this for something. Anyway. And then the other thing, and this I have not seen anywhere. I've seen plenty of soaps. I have never seen an foaming brush wash, and it's organic. So everything that it's, oh goodness gracious. There's organic oils of coconut. There's some word I can't pronounce before that. Olive and jojoba, organic aloe vera, and organic rosemary extract. It has a little pump. It foams out. This works really well. I really like this soap. I don't get paid anything to just so that you know, to say that. I will link it below. It is absolutely not an affiliate link, but really, really have enjoyed that. Very much like that. So I just want to thank Benjabelle for sending that over to me. And then when I was in Chicago with Emily, we did a little bit of shopping. I tried to behave myself, I must say, and I think I did fairly well. So the first thing that I purchased, and actually Topic Tuesday is going to be on this kit right here. I tried them all on for you. And this is the Bite Beauty. It's called the Best of Bite. They don't have it on here. When I looked it up, I kept saying it incorrectly, but it's a little kit of 4 smaller pencils. It sells for $25. One of these pencils sells for $24 by itself. So, yeah. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because Topic Tuesday is all about it, with seeing them all on my lips. But there are the 4 colors right there. And it's in a cute little tin like an Altoid. More on that on Tuesday. When we went into Nordstrom, I tried to make myself wait, but I really like this foundation, so I just wanted it as a backup. In case, I don't know, in case, you know, this is a Bobbi Brown Skin Finish in Sand. I just wanted to have it in my collection again. I really like this foundation. Totally worth every single penny. Love it. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I also went to 2 other countries. So I have 2 things also from Nordstrom. Michelle from Makeup MLC, and of course anybody I mentioned I will link below. She's been raving about these Guerlain Meteorite pearls. So first of all, can we just talk about, look how pretty that is. I've not used these yet because I was waiting to show you. So you take the top off, which pulls off like that. It's a little spongy doohickey in there. And these are the one in number 1, I believe, which Shayna, who's my Guerlain girl, suggested for me. And these are just a finishing powder to give you a really nice glow. I will report back on that. Promise to report back. Then I wanted to grab one thing. I went back and forth on the Chanel Fall collection as far as that blush. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it here or right below, but it was kind of sparkly. I didn't love it. I just didn't love it. I did, however, love this. That's the Illusion d'Ombre in Fatale. Is there a number on it? 837. And I'm going to swatch this next to Eblouis just so that you guys can see the difference. It's more plummy, I would say, but let's see. Okay, so I also swatched Maybelline's Pomegranate Punk just so that you guys could see. So that's Fatale. That's Eblouis, and that's Maybelline's Pomegranate Punk. They're all pretty. The biggest difference is that there's a sparkle and just a little something different to Eblouis versus Pomegranate Punk. But the shade is very similar. It just has a different finish. But anyway, Fatale is the one that I purchased, which is the one we're talking about. Okay, moving on. So the last thing that the last stop that we made, it was to Lush. And you guys know I love the Comforter Bar, but that is not what I purchased. Oh, I forgot there was a piece of chocolate in there. I don't remember where we got that from. This is a Pop in the Bath, I think is what it's called. So I purchased 2 of these. One of them is, I have crushed in the bottom here by accident, so, you know. This smell, if you like the olive branch from Lush, this smells just like that. It's very earthy and yummy and goodness. And then the last thing that I purchased from there was 2 of these, and these are, I think they're called Candy something. Again, I will list it below. They look like that. These are very, very sweet. These smell a little bit like Snow Fairy gel that comes out in the fall, winter. I don't like that, but I do like these. So I purchased 2 of these. Okay, and the last thing that I wanted to show you are the gifts that Emily brought for me. I didn't know she was bringing, I brought her a couple of things, but nothing like she brought for me. So I did just want to quickly show you guys those and thank her again. So the first thing she sent me is the Bare Minerals Kiss and Tell 5 Sassy Marvelous Moxie lipsticks. And I did not have any of these. And these are the cutest little size lipsticks ever. One of them is missing because it's in my purse right now. But they are very natural, kind of neutral shades. If you're interested in seeing these, like I'm going to do Tuesday with my Bite Beauty lipsticks, like one, you know, put it on my lips, a video with all of these on my lips, let me know because I would be happy to do that for you. She also brought me, and I haven't tried this yet, and these are new. This is the NYX Butter Lip Balm. And I can't tell if the color's in Buttermilk. Oh, it's in Biscotti. Biscotti. I'm not Italian. And then this is the Essence Stay Matte Lip Cream. And so I'm really curious to try this. I haven't yet. Let's just put that on here. And then and compare it kind of to the NYX. You know, the lip creams from NYX. It's a really pretty color. I really like that. And then she got me, and I've been going back and forth on this kit, and lots of you guys have told me about this kit. This is the kit from Tarte that is at Sephora, I believe, if I remember correctly. It has 3 of the Skinny Smolderize and 2 jumbo pencils. I've already used some of the jumbo pencils. Then the Skinny Smolderize are in Onyx, Azurite, Green, and Purple Garnet. And then Smolderize, one's in Taupe and one's in Rose Gold. And I have already used those. You'll be hearing more about some of these in the future, and then she gave it to me in this really cute makeup bag that sits flat. I don't have any that sit flat like this, so thank you again, Emily. So that is all that I have to share with you guys today. If you have any questions, go ahead and list them below, and I'll be happy to get back to you. And if you're not interested in seeing what's on the rest of my face, again, thank you for watching. And if you are, I will run it down quickly for you. I have Rouge Bunny Rouge Aqua Primer and Rouge Bunny Rouge Age Defying Foundation on today. As I said, I have my second look in the 4 Looks 1 palette with the Laura Mercier Artist. For blush, I have the Benefit Rockatuer, which I am still loving. And showing you. And then on my lips today, I have the Smashbox Lip Enhancing Lip Gloss in Fame. If you guys remember, do you remember when you got this in a lot of us got this in a QVC New Beauty test tube, I think. And man, I love this gloss. I had to pull it back out again. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.